I just kept hearing people say, dang, the wind is really switchy and the targets are tiny. And a lot of people thought they were not doing very well, which is typical. You ask any of the best shooters how they're doing. They're like, oh, not so good today, and then they end up finishing on the podium. Like, that's typical. That's a typical response. But it seemed like everybody was having fun. And the stages, the props and things were crazy. Like, just cool stuff that they brought out to shoot off of. Old vehicles, a number of old vehicles just to shoot off of, like off the sides or from the inside out of the windows, or transitioning off of a tailgate to up inside the top of a truck that had been cut open, or an old Bronco or Suburban or something that had been cut open. So you start on the tailgate and then you have to climb up inside and go out the back window and then stand up to the top. Like, that one was pretty cool because it was movement of 3 different positions, but it was vertical movement, which you don't get that very often. It's almost always horizontal movement. So that one was that was good. There was an old plane there. People had to shoot off of a plane. There was your typical tree branches and things that were down, shoot off of tree branches and rock piles that they put out there. Some prone stuff off of a tower, of course, that are probably longer distance. And then there was a really cool, typically when you talk about a mover, it's the target that's moving and the person just posts up on a positional spot, usually prone, and tries to hit the mover as it passes back and forth. Well, this time the target was stationary. The mover was actually this, like, I don't know, like a coal mining cart or something. I don't even know what it was. But it was a cart on rails, like tracks, and the entire cart with the shooter inside of it moved laterally across the ground down, say, 25 yards and then back. And the object of the shooter was to shoot the targets from inside this moving cart. So I'd never seen that before. That was really cool. It was a really, really great idea. And I'm glad that it worked out for him, because when you walk up to it and it's like all, stacked up and balanced on cinder blocks and wood and all this kind of stuff, you're like, holy crap, this looks like a recipe for disaster. But it actually was very stable, very level, and it worked out well all day long. So, that one was really cool. And then Sunday, I did not get to come back for Sunday and, just the awards ceremony and all of that. But, they awarded the chassis for my side stage to the fastest clean, the guy. And then there was this one kid, Harrison, I believe his name was. Servos, yeah, Harrison Servos, I think, is down in Florida, I think, or something down that area. That guy, man, he came back over and over and over again. I think he did 10 or 11 attempts at my side stage. And he just a never say die attitude. That's what stuck out. And he was super happy, even when he couldn't quite get it and he kept failing to get a clean run. He just, good attitude, determined, kept coming back. And we didn't really have a prize for like honorable mention or anything like that. I think they did for something else, but not for these side stages. So I put together a swag pack from myself, PRN, with like there was like a cool gun related multi-tool in there, and a mag block and a patch and a sticker and some things as a swag pack from PRN. But then I also donated some gear from Coltac, who is one of our advertisers and helps us out here on the channel. And so gave up a tricorn bag and a matchbook, it's like a little notebook kind of thing that you can keep your drop data or anything like that in. It has a little clipboard in it. Threw those items in and gave that guy specifically an honorable mention, kind of a swag pack, because of all the times he kept coming back. And he was the fastest run and just kept getting 7 out of 8 instead of cleaning it. And he just had such a good attitude, and I just felt so bad for him that he couldn't quite get it. So anyway, gave him that, and it sounds like he really appreciated that and loved it. Sounds like the match overall was a huge win, a huge hit, and ROs were well taken care of, and there was minor drama. There's always somebody's going to be pissed about something if it doesn't work out in their favor. And I'm sure this was no different from what I understand, but minor things, well handled by the match directors, and nothing but good things to say, guys. I think I can't wait for next year and to hopefully be involved again. I have no idea where they will host it, or how it'll be different, or who the match directors will be. But if I can be a part of it, I think I will, because it was just a really good environment. Felt good. I like the 22 matches because it feels like it just has less drama and less stress than the center fire matches. Now, this was a championship level match with some of the best shooters probably in the world. I mean, we had guys came from Australia, I think, or was it South Africa? I think it was Australia, and some more guys from Japan or China. One of the two came over and shot as well. Gosh, it was well attended, and so from all those people that came, I didn't talk to everybody, but I heard mostly good things being said about match directors and the course of fire and prizes and just all the sponsorship, all the sponsors that pitched in and that were there, and media that was represented, between Travis Sheeta's company and mine and Victor Company and Short Action Precision and you name it. So it was good, and I will definitely be a part of it again.
10 rounds, modified prone off the cab of the truck out of the bed, starting position where the bed ends and the tailgate starts. Start standing in the back of the build back, all gear in hand. At the start command, engage the duck targets in the following order from the rear of the truck. Your first shot will be at the team AccuShot card, target A1, 163 yards.
Impact.
Squad number is top right corner of the card. Transition to the right, clearing from the right edge of the squad. 2 shots.
Impact.
Duck, A2, 208 yards. 1 shot at the flying duck, A3, 214 yards. Transition to the middle clearing, the middle of the pond.
Impact.
1 shot, hitting duck, A4, 296 yards. 2 shots at the flying duck, A5, 297. At the flying duck, A7,
More than one over there?
pay attention to the shooting order. 2-1, 1-2, 2-1. 9-shot stage.
Is it over there?
9 round score for 90 points total. 2
this?
points, 3
Where you
shots
guys-
in each opening. 2-1, 1-2, 2-1. So if you see an impact and it sends off the flasher and I don't say anything and I'm just staring at you, you're out of order. What's the card?
Impact.
Card is at 163.
I'll call out time at a minute and just 30 seconds.
Impact.
Don't want your time called out before.
Impact. Impact.
Jay,
Oh, man, you were running it.
That's for 7.